Hello everyone and welcome back to JaySoccerTips. My name is Jay, the king of odds, and in today's video I'm going to share with you one of the simplest ways you can actually make predictions for over 2.5 goals matches. So whenever you're looking for high scoring matches, this strategy is one that you should follow if you have no experience or you just want to get a quick win. Now this is a simple way to analyze this particular game, but one thing you have to know is that there are some leagues that you would find high scoring matches by default. Those are leagues that score a lot of goals. And there are some leagues you must avoid when you're looking for high scoring matches. I have a video on my channel, or I may upload a video on my channel where I talk about leagues where you can find high scoring matches. So make sure you watch that video to know the leagues to avoid and the leagues to pick your games from. So I'm going to avoid these cup matches for now because I don't want to focus on cup matches when making predictions for over 2.5 goals. In fact, I don't like picking cup matches except I want to actually intentionally do that. I don't pick matches from cup tournaments because the teams are highly motivated. You can see a team with 20 odd defeating a team with 1.2 odd. You get that is because they are playing a cup tournament and they all want to win. And I'll skip the Spanish league. I'm going to go down. Now you already know why I'm skipping some leagues if you watched the video on where to find high scoring matches. I'm just going to go down to Australia is the league you can actually get high scoring matches. Austria is another league. But there are cup matches. I don't want to stick on cup matches. I don't want to analyze games from cup matches. So I'm going to look for the next league that is not a cup match tournament. Now we have, I see Croatia. This is cup. Okay, I see Croatia, the third Liga. We are going to focus on getting a game from this particular league. Now the first thing you want to do is consider the match odds for the draw option. You want to go for a odd that is from 0.4 upwards to 0.8. Those are the odds that would likely give you high scoring matches. Now that is where analysis comes in. I'll stick with this Banik and try to analyze this Banik and see what they're going to play for today. Now when you are certain that this particular game is the game you want to go for, you don't want to focus on the head to head, the standings, or the head to head. You don't want to focus on that. Since I said this is very simple, if you want to make it complex, you can go to the head-to-head and start analyzing if they've scored a lot of goals and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, all that will not even matter because after scoring 10 goals back to back from the previous matches, the day you eventually decide to pick this game, if it's a bad team, if it's a bad day, they will still end up not scoring a lot of goals. So after scoring 6 goals and all that, they will still end up scoring just 1 goal and you lose your game. So the head-to-head is not really important for this. What you want to do is go to the standings. And in the standings, you want to head over to over and under, right? Over and under. Now, what you're looking out for is this average. This average is what you're looking out for. You want to make sure that the games you're looking for is a game with high average playing against a game with another high average that is not below 2.7, right? You want to make sure it's above 2.7, what you're going for. Now, this particular game is 3 goals on average. This is 4.7. This is a good game you can actually play to get a good percentage of goals, over 2.5 goals. This is a game you can play to get that result. Now, you know that this game is likely to give you over 2.5 goals. If you want to go further, a step further to actually verify this, now that is where head-to-head comes in. You go back to your head-to-head and go back to the last season, the previous season. You can see that this is round 17. So we scroll down to any of the team, right? Any of the team, go back to where they came from. You can see club friendlies here. So I skipped club friendlies and I'm back to the previous season. Select that. Now go back to the standings of that particular league. And then you come over here to the over and under option. You can see that this team last season, they scored a lot of goals. You can see that the average was 2.7, right? Exactly what I mentioned. And this is 3.3. So that is what tells you that the entirety of last season, these guys and this particular team, Banik, scored a lot of goals. They were on the high scoring side. So it means they might likely continue that this particular season. Now, what you want to do again is you might want to verify with the away team, which is Liberec, to see if they will score a lot of goals as well. So you scroll down to show more matches. Scroll down till after the club friendlies and go down to this particular league, which is last season's league. You come over to the standings and then back to over and under. Now you can see again that these guys last season scored a lot of goals. Liverpool scored a lot of goals. So this is the important factor you can actually make use now to confirm that what you are seeing in this current season, where it is 4.7 versus Chile, is likely going to continue. So you want to make sure that this second season, the previous season, has verified that for you. If the previous season is telling you that they score very low amount of goals, you might decide to abandon that game and not go for that again. But since now that we verified that the two teams have goals of average more than 2.7, we can play that as over 2.5 goals full time. Now that is the simple way to actually predict over 2.5 goals matches. Another way to do that is to go for easy games like games with 1.2 odd, like Real Madrid on a low odd playing against the team with very high odd. But the odds for those kind of over 2.5 goals are not that high, so you will not make any profit from those games. It's better to go for games that the odd range starts from 3.4 to 8 odd. That way, the odds you get when playing your picks are actually valuable odds. If we go to the odds for this particular match now, we will see that the odd for over 2.5 goals is something high. Let's say at least 1.6 or so. It should be like that. You can see this over 2.5 goals gives you 1.7 odd. Now that is the kind of value you want to go for, and that is why you need to stick for odd range within 3.40 to 3.8 or so. Now remember that this is 1xbet odds. I don't use 1xbet when making predictions. I actually use Bet365 odds, so I cannot tell you that this game is likely to score a lot of goals. I just give you an average. But with your Bet365 odds, I will tell you that pick this odd to find over 2.5 goals. That is the odd you stick to when looking for over 2.5 goals. My members, people who have my ebook, know about these odds already. So you can get my ebook to learn more about match odds and know some match odds and their meaning, so you can improve your predictions without making use of analysis. But this is the simple way to actually make analysis using Soccer24. So tomorrow I'll come back to check this particular match to see if we get the goals for this particular game. Thank you. I'll see you later. So I'm back for the second part of this video, where we have to see if the team we selected for over 2.5 goals actually played over 2.5 goals. By now, it should be the second half or towards the end of the game. So we are going to actually confirm what I just showed you about how to analyze for over 2.5 goals. So let's search for that. It should be Banik. I think that name is Banik. And we can see this is 83 minutes now. Exactly what I told you, that this game will give you over 2.5 goals. We can see that this is now 1-2 to the away team. This is over 2.5 goals for us. Now this strategy actually applies to both analyzing for under 1.5 goals half time, if you're trying to use analysis to get that, or over 1.5 goals. So if you can get a match that will give you over 2.5 goals, then you can definitely get over 1.5 goals full time from that particular game, or over 0.5 goals half time. So like I said, the head-to-head does not really matter. All you need to do is do that process I gave you, where I showed you that you need to go to the standings and then you need to check the over and under form for the goals they've scored in the past. When you confirm this, then you can go back to the heading, the head-to-head, and then you use the previous matches that they've played from the last season to check what their goal average has been for the previous season. So that is actually how you analyze for over 2.5 goals matches, and I believe this video would help you make better predictions when predicting over 2.5, over 1.5, and over 0.5 goals half time. So if you have any question or you have suggestions on videos that I should make in the future, please leave it in the comment section, and I'm going to try and make a video for you to help you make better predictions. If you want my ebook on how to use match odds, because I also need to mention that I don't use analysis anymore in making predictions. I make use of match odds and I make use of match structures. So if you want to get my ebook on how to use match odds and read match odds, you can contact me on WhatsApp. The number will be on your screen or in the pinned comment. And if you also want to become a member to my VIP platform, to my membership platform, you can hit me up on WhatsApp as well to make inquiries for that. So the group is actually open, and I hope you like and enjoy this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because all I'll be sharing with you in this channel is information that would help you actually make better predictions in the future. See you guys. Bye.